That's reacting. Cool. Be nice if I was actually on the right thing. There we go. Excellent.
They let me pick. Did I ever tell you that? Choose whichever Spartan I wanted. You know me. I did my research, watched as you became the soldier we needed you to be. Like the others, you were strong and swift and brave. A natural leader. But you had something they didn't. Something no one saw but me. Can you guess? Luck. Was I wrong?
This ain't good.
Damn. How far did he fall?
2 kilometers. Easy.
Stay sharp. Foreman?
His armor's locked up. Gel layer could have taken most of the impact. I don't know, Sergeant Major.
HD. The side of Master Chief's helmet still looks 2D. Johnson's hat's good though.
Radio for Vito. Heavy lift gear. We're not leaving him here.
Yeah, you're not.
Oh, crazy fool. Why do you always jump? One of these days, you're gonna land on something as stubborn as you are. And I don't do bits and pieces. Where is she, Chief? Where's Cortana?
Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
She stayed behind.
Corporal, make it quick.
Sorry, sir. Your armor's still in partial lockdown.
Chief, wait! The arbiter's with us! Come on now. We've got enough to worry about without you two trying to kill each other.
Were it so easy. We must go. The brutes have our scent.
Beginning of an absolutely
Then they must
legendary
love the
friendship.
smell of hero. First squad, you're my
When you
scouts.
come into orbit on
Move
a
out.
door.
Quiet as you can.
Yes, Marines, that get in my way. The audacity.
Sergeant Major, Phantom inbound.
Spread out, you will. Find them.
Oh, he thinks he's hot shit with that grenade launcher. Says the guy that really cannot die. I just realised what shit I've got myself in for. Because by the time I get to the mission Cortana, I'm going to be having a bad time. And yeah, I know this is the Halo 3 Magnum. Don't be judging. Headshot weapons in Halo are absolutely brutal in the campaigns. Yeet!
Great job.
They're flanking us.
Grunts ain't no slums.
Don't mind if I do with that extra munitions. Yeah, boy.
Sleepers. Take them out nice and quiet.
What the hell? So, my controller is faulty.
Jackals on the ridge. Stay low. Looks like they got carbines.
I hate it when I'm right.
That's gonna make this part a bit annoying. fuck? And I'm trying to fire a gun with no ammo. Of course. Give myself a heart attack thinking my right trigger's broken and I've got to melee my way through the entirety of Halo 3 Heroic Iron. Oh shit.
First squad, you're my scouts. Move out. Quiet as you can.
Well, I've got a terrible idea to make up lost time. And there's only a slight chance it'll break the game. But no, seriously, what I'm about to do could actually break the game. Which will make the mission unfinishable. Which sounds like fun.
Spread out, you will. Find them.
What a shot. I'm going to die. I am impressed at the fact that I am still alive. Yep, dead. Iron was a bad idea.
First squad, you're my scouts. Move out. Quiet as you can.
If I did it easy iron, then that'd be a different story altogether.
I've got eyes on a brute. Over.
Say again, Gunny. You're breaking up.
Sergeant Major, Phantom inbound.
I just wanted the game to last more than 3 hours.
You will. Find them.
We got a tango right in front of us.
Take down its shield before you close.
Ooh, that's good. With this, I can actually just skip past that bit that I died at. Come on, come on, come on! That was close. Damn it, Arbiter.
Down there!
Honestly though, one sword swing is actually a big deal. He has a pistol now. He has my pistol now. Okay. Not what I'd call a fair trade. A single swing of an energy sword for a pistol. To be fair, I probably also picked up his carbine ammo. I mean, if he's going to rush them with a pistol, more power to him. Damn it. This isn't good. I think that might be a chieftain over there. Yeah, it's just elites.
Pelicans are en route, Chief, but I can't reach Bravo.
Oh look, more needler.
Find them, get them to the extraction point.
Come. The landing zone is this way.
Phantom. Pin this down.
What do you mean you can't have a sword?
Stay close. You need ammo?
Like, you take a needler, but you won't take a sword, bruh. Funny shit, though. I made my choice on what to use that sword on. And I don't regret it. Wait, dual wield?
Could be a trap. Frag out!
Oh, fuck. That could have gone really badly for me.
They weren't breaking our lines. Not a chance.
Hey, Shadow. How you doing? I'm playing this with the Iron Skull, so if I die, I have to restart the entire level.
Could you sacrifice me to complete the mission?
I've already restarted twice. actually dreading some of the later levels.
Hold on. Got a contact.
We got cover.
Banshees! Fast and low!
I'm doing alright, actually. Real life wise. Game wise, I could have been at the end of this level by now. Yeah, good call. I had a sandwich before I started, so... Actually, that was hours ago. But the show must go on. Shit, there's a sniper. Get out of it. Oh yeah, I have to walk through Sniper Alley in a second. That should be fun. That was my free trial just done. No, don't like fuck!
First squad, you're my scouts. Move out, quiet as you can.
What is this, take 4 now?
Sergeant Major, Phantom inbound.
Spread out, you will. Find them.
Got power armor, Chief.
Your CO is dead. Long live the CO. Fuck off!
grunts ain't no slouches either.
The Grunt's newfound courage is but fear. When we are victorious, all who serve the prophets will be punished.
Shit stressful.
Jackals on the ridge. Stay low. Looks like they got carbines.
Hate it when I'm right!
See if there's any more ammo. Some. Very minuscule amount of munitions.
Let them come.
Can I be your friend?
Pelicans are en route, Chief, but I can't raise Bravo. Find them, get them to the extraction point.
No, it must have been the handle of the spiker I saw, because one I saw a beam rifle.
Come. The man is going this way. Show me its location.
He's in trouble.
Get out of it. No, don't like this.
Phantom. Pin this down. Kill my man.
Don't try it.
Down their damn necks.
Down the hole.
Could you sacrifice me to complete your mission? Could you watch me die?
Chief, Pelicans are at the river. We got company, so hustle up.
Yeah, boy.
Hold on. Got a contact. Banshees! Fast and low!
Break off, now! Watch yourself! Get a hold of her! Negative, we're going down! Damn it! Phantom inbound!
Yep, I think he's dead.
Reinforcements, people! Stay put, everybody! He's trying to draw us out! Keep your eyes peeled.
Caution, Dave!
Hold tight, I'm on my way!
Boom! No, 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 no! Nope. Oh, at the very least he's crippled. Dead. Double kill. He's down there with the arbiter. That grunt's gonna explode. Yeet! No! Nope. Got him. There was a needler over here. Was. Assault rifle's not my favourite gun, but it'll do.
They have a sniper.
Trying to decide if that's carbines or just a beam rifle. Because I definitely saw a carbine, but I'm not sure about beam rifle. Beam rifles, definitely. Because I prefer Halo 3. I'm still playing this on the Master Chief Collection, to be fair. At some point, I want to go through every Halo game so it's archived on the channel. I have actually speedran Halo 3 on this channel before, because I've got a 2 hour and 50... No, it's not 2 hours. It's like a 10 hour... No, fucking off. No, 3 hour, 15 minutes is about my easy mode record for a Halo 3 speedrun. Unfortunately, that was also a super lucky run, so I think my average is probably like 3 hours and 30 minutes. And then I've also tried playing through Halo 1 before, and then Halo 1 is just a complete pain in my goddamn ass. Level is the most boring, just run around for 20 minutes. Yeah, honestly. The second one's not great either, because it's a bunch of go here, gauntlet, go here, gauntlet, go here, gauntlet, end level. The third mission's just bullshit because the Covenant ship is bullshit. The game doesn't properly get good until the fourth mission. And then it goes into the first Flood mission, and that's a pain in the ass. don't get me wrong, Halo 1's a goddamn masterpiece. But compared to Halo 2 and 3, it just isn't that great. Like, the beginning of the game is just a massive slog, and then the latter half of the game is just hard. Not to mention, it's really easy to get lost in the hallways. And it's not like Doom Lost, where you don't know where you're going and you end up finding all the secrets in the level. It's like just running around in circles until the door that you've already checked 5 times decides to open. I didn't like Halo 4 either, because Halo 4 is just, here's a gauntlet, and then here's a gauntlet, and then here's a gauntlet, because 343 in Halo 4 just did not know how to make a level. And Halo 5 is just awful for different reasons. A lot of people did, but I didn't. And I've played through Halo 4 enough times to keep that opinion. And don't get me wrong, I've beaten all these games on normal and then gone through them on Legendary. I think Halo 3 is the only one I've ever beaten on Heroic. And I can't lasso for shit. Because lasso was bullshit. I'm not going to tell people that they can't like things. It's like, if you like something, that's fine. Just accept when I don't like something, or we're going to have a problem. I mean, to be fair, Halo 4's story is fine, but it's kind of a mess in the same breath. Because if I go through all of Halo 4's story from the best of my memory, you start off on the arse end of the Forward onto Dawn that didn't make it through the portal, floating through space for like 5 years. You end up being found by Covenant rebels that still want to be the Covenant, but just end up being fanatical assholes about it, which doesn't really make sense to me. It's like, fine, there were always going to be splinter groups, but then it's like, oh look, an entire Covenant armada of devout believers that still go by the Prophet's will. It's just completely out of nowhere. And then the fact that it's not even the only group of them. So there's that. You come across a Forerunner world, okay, fine, whatever. They're not easy to find. And you get sucked in.
Above us!
And there's fuck all actual Forerunner stuff on this world. Like, the rings had more shit. But you'd think a fortress world, it would have, or was it a shield world? I think it was called a shield world. You'd think it would actually have more stuff than just the Prometheans fucking about in the bottom. Not to mention the Didact is just completely unreasonable. Doesn't, like, from what I know of external lore, the Didact would actually look into what's happened in the last, oh, I don't know how long has it been, because it was long enough for humanity to completely re-evolve it, so Halo 5 the story was okay with the multiplayer, just feels like COD. Yeah, but Halo 5's multiplayer is fine, if you ask me. I don't have any problems with it. I just think the 3D movement can be pretty bullshit from time to time. It's also really easy to abuse if you know what you're doing. So you'll end up having people freaking do the freaking superhero landing move all the time on the other side of the map, and you'll just die for no reason, whereas you have to do it pinpoint accurate on someone, or you do 0 damage half time before you can kill. That's my experience with Halo 5. Back to what I was saying about Halo 4 though. What was it? Massive fuck off Covenant Armada accidentally frickin' unleashing the Didact. That I can actually see happening, fine, but then the Didact being completely unreasonable and be like, look at these other species, treating me as if I am God, and it's like, I'm going to go with this and then go back to composing all of humanity to rebuild my AI army. Why? You have no reason to believe there's any flood anywhere, and the only locations that actually do have flood outbreaks at the moment are like the Ark, well, what's left of the Ark, and Installation 05, if I remember that correctly from the lore. Keep in mind I don't read the books because the books are just long and give me a headache half the time. Okay, so the Didact's dumb. All of the members of the UNSC that find Master Chief, so pretty much everyone on the Infinity, is just like, oh, he's a Spartan. Those weren't useful in the slightest. It's not like he's the hero that saved all humanity. Now follow my orders, while I be a colossal dick and give unreasonable orders, but I'd be surprised if any of my crew would follow. Just because fuck you. Not to mention Commander Palmer is just fucking boring. It's like, the whole purpose in the game was just to exist in a single cutscene, say the Master Chief was a bitch, and fuck off. I think we can agree that the ODST was... Okay, ODST is the best Halo campaign. Well, for the story. The actual best Halo campaign is Halo 2, but the best Halo story is ODST. That was one hell of a night. Keeping in mind that entire game takes place in about a 12-hour time span.
See how they bait their trap?
Oh shit, my sniper rifle's out of ammo. That's not good. Yay! I love physics. Physics go brr. Shit, sniper. After that, you just take a freaking Super Pelican, go able, follow the Didact, actually save the humanity, except for Mexico, because, I don't know, fuck Mexico, they're all AIs now. But the fact that the grenade that you shove in the Didact's chest doesn't kill the Didact, it just knocks him off the freaking pillar and then fucking composes him because it sends him directly into the composer beam. That doesn't make any sense. Inside that armor should have been nothing more than a bloody mess. No brainwaves or anything to compose. If anything did get composed, it'd be the raw material he was made from. And even still, I'm not even sure if that would be processed outside of being turned instantly into dust and turning... But it can't turn its consciousness into an AI, so I don't even know how that entire line of the frickin' plot even existed. Not to mention... Actually, no, because that's something else. I'm not gonna try and say that. Where was I? And then Cortana reconnects herself and then turns herself into Hardlight and then holds a Hardlight box around the Master Chief, despite there's no Hardlight projector, because AIs can just do that now. And then quote-unquote dies, but no, she didn't die, she got downloaded into the fucking the freaking data stream of the Forerunners, and now she's the AI god of the universe. Fear her and her Forerunner pacification mega robots. It's like, what the fuck? And then I'm not even going to bother going into the plot of Halo 5 because that's just dumb.
Finally! Thought I maybe imagined you. Save yourself! They're gonna get us! Run for it! Run!
Yesterday I was in a line battle event and everyone flew over the whole map, got reminded of that because you mentioned I love physics. Physics engines are great. My favourite part is when they don't work. Where did he go? Oh, you finally decided to wake up.
We should hold. I obey.
Fucking... There we go. Boom! Twofer. Wait, that didn't kill him? Get out of it.
Hey, we did it! I'm gonna get him out of there! Ready to go out there?
Oh shit.
Here's some candy!
I don't know if anyone actually, if any developers actually use the PhysX engine anymore.
First, I will miss you, Gerald. Yeah?
I don't have a follow-up for that, I just don't know if anyone uses actual PhysX anymore. If they do, I'll be surprised because that is an ancient-ass physics engine.
He's gonna kill us all!
Grump thinks he can drop shot me? Not gonna happen. That guy needs to explode. This could end badly! Nope! Fuck!
First squad, you're my scout.
And we're
Quiet as you can.
back. Stellaris once made a game with custom Halo factions and made one of the Grunt Empire. They got so powerful. To be fair, the Grunt Empire has such a ridiculous breeding policy that their population just grows instantly and overpopulates the world.
Johnson, you be advised. Hostiles are on the move. I've got eyes on a brute.
Grunts are like potato,
Say again,
like
Gunny, you're breaking
human-sized potatoes with guns and the breeding capability of rampant rabbits. If the Marines can keep the grunts off me. realistically, the Covenant should have been killed by the Grunts a long time ago.
The prophets are lying.
It's only because they're dumb that the Grunts can't actually revolt. That's what leads to legends like Yap Yap the Destroyer. When they fought against brutes and the Covenant, they crushed them in a two-front war. Yeah, because there's so goddamn many of them, you can't kill them.
Come, let us hurry through the river.
They are actually unkillable. Even if the Covenant, even if the brutes are strong enough to take a squadron, there's 20 more squadrons behind them. Not to mention, if they have ships, they're just going to be freaking tanks in space. Because due to Grunt's cowardice, they're prone to make such ridiculous heavy armor like the Gremlin. And you know what kind of armament is on a goddamn Gremlin. That's just... It's absolutely terrifying to come across something like that. And the Arbiter just got his ass handed to him. Hey, Potato! Yeah, you've not been around for a long ass time. How you been? And the Enderhuman Jackals, elites, and Rumps ruled the galaxy till they arrived. Yeah. I mean, humanity has all of the benefits of the Grunts plus intelligence, but I think they'd be overwhelmed in a direct war against the Grunt Empire and humanity. And the Jackals, they're just mercenary fuckers. They'll just cling to whoever, so the Jackals always win unless the Grunts decided, you know what, fuck Jackals. And actually, fuck Jackals was the reason for one of the Grunt rebellions in the actual lore, if I remember correctly. Oh, well, yeah, the Flood are a universe-ending event. The Flood will just fuck your shit up. Like, I did this experiment with some mates many years ago at this point. I was still in high school. And basically, I think it was Commissar Gumza that was starting to make all these could blank survive in the Warhammer universe videos. And and this was also before he made his video on it. We discussed among ourselves, could the Flood survive in the Warhammer universe? And the answer is yes. Stick the Flood in a Imperial Hive world. That gives them enough biomass to make a Grave Mine alone. Not to mention, they're going to try and send in Space Marines. They're going to try and send in the entire Astra Militarum to deal with this plague. The Flood are just going to get on ships. End of story. And if they can't get on ships, they'll have the human knowledge to be able to make ships. Or even worse, if you put them on a Forge world, then they'll have Titans at their disposal, not to mention whatever other forbidden technology is locked up in the ancient vaults. Say you start... What the fuck just happened?! Fuck!
First squad, you're my scouts. Move out, quiet as you can.
Okay, that happened. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was happened. But yeah, as I was saying, and once the Flood are spaceborne in the 40k universe, it's basically just a case of if they infect one of any additional species, it's game over. Also, if you started a Flood infection on an Orc world, yeah, I know Orcs are basically plants, but they're complex enough material to be able to make whatever. That's an infinite food source there, because, you know, Orc spores. So you basically end up with these Flood Orcs, and then that's just GG at that point. You have the Flood consume the Tyranids, or well, have the Tyranid try and consume the Flood. But the Tyranid consuming the Flood wouldn't even work, because then the Flood would just consume the Tyranid from their spores from the inside out. And then that's GG. If the Flood try and eat the Eldar, then they gain access to the Webway. That's light or dark Eldar, doesn't matter. And then they've got the access to the Webway in the equivalent of the Halo universe anyway, from the Forerunner War. That's GG, and also gets them into the Imperial Palace through the freaking back door from the Emperor's Webway project. The Flood are bullshit, and they are the only thing that could beat the Imperium of Man, or the Warhammer 40k universe. I mean, the Orcs can't just believe they're gone. Also, on top of that, the Orcs wouldn't ever try that, even if there was one smart enough to realise that if I believe it, it happens. There's been a handful of those kinds of Orcs. But, like, if they just wished the Flood gone, it would go against the fact that the Orcs would lose the opportunity to fight the Flood hand to hand. Granted, the Flood will wreck their fucking shit, but the Orcs would rather fight them hand to hand. Plenty's of Daka to goes around for these monstrosities. You ugly gits don't know what's happening, do ya? Orcs, 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 orcs. Orcs are great.
Keep moving.
But yeah, I don't think the Orcs contain enough psychic energy to be able... That's another thing. Flood Psychers. That's GG. Imagine the Flood getting into the Immaterium and just consuming everything in the Immaterium. I'm not even sure if that's possible, but the Flood would probably find a way. Not even the Imperium trying to remake the Men of Iron would work, because in extra lore it's basically said that the Flood can logic virus any form of AI construct. So that's not gonna work. Because then the frickin' they'd just be on the Flood side. Stellaris campaign, I don't know how the uncivilized race who became a space empire fucked over a whole galaxy. Welcome to Stellaris. I've actually had that happen to me once before. I was playing a war-hungry civilization of humanoids, and I had the policy of, oh, primitives! They'll make good cannon fodder when raiding planets. So we subjugated them. About 30 hours later, because I was playing this game for a long ass time, I wasn't paying attention. The planet liberates itself. And then the next thing I know is this frickin' no-name frickin' slave race is dominating my entire galaxy from inside out, while I'm on like a 5-front war on top of that. That was good times.
Jackals on the ridge. Stay low. Looks like they've got carbines. I hate it when I'm right.
Not to mention the other times that happened when I didn't really know how to play the game and I wasn't paying any attention to important things like subjugating species and making sure that they don't subjugate me. I've been playing Stellaris since like version 2, so on and off. Not something I think would maybe make a great stream though. Just because of the time investment it takes to put into Stellaris. And, you know, cooperating with other people not wanting to play Stellaris for 30-hour sessions. Yo, Drift Daddy, how are you doing? We're talking about sci-fi. And how I am terrible at Stellaris. And how the Flood would completely consume the Warhammer 40k universe without a doubt. I'd forged this for ships and armories, even a mega structure, and one time I moved out my fleet, the systems repelled. Nice. When the vassal gets told to get the Vaseline. Also, I haven't been keeping count, but I think I'm probably on my 5th attempt of beating this level. Last time I even got to the end of the level. And then I got my ass handed to me. I would like to check that out. Unfortunately, during stream I cannot, and I don't have any of my team with me right now. And to be fair, this stream is because of popular demand. Not demand of me streaming Halo, oh hell no. Just demand for me to stream. Speaking of which, Mackenzie isn't even here. Yeah, that's the thing. Rick rolls have been coming back. Like, they were a thing when I was in primary school. And it's never a Rick roll with me because I like the song. And that is the ultimate defense against getting Rick rolled. But yeah, it's like over the I want to say even the last week, Rick rolling has just come back full force.
There's more coming.
And also, I don't want to get copyright struck. And I probably would. That's the key reason I don't click links on stream. Well, one of like 5. This could go badly. Yeah, boy. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and desert you, never gonna say goodbye, tell lies, hurt you. unless you ask me to, real nice, real sweet.
Over here!
Ready to do this? Let's do it.
The river.
Oh, speaking of Rick Astley, have you ever heard of the Rick Astley paradox? You cannot ask Rick Astley for his DVD copy of Up because he's never going to give you Up. But at the same time, if he doesn't give you his DVD of Up, he'll have let you down. Something he also can't do. So, he can't let you down by not giving you Up, but he also can't give you Up.
Could you sacrifice me to complete your mission? Could you watch me die?
So that's why you can't ask Rick. Yeah.
Your vitals just hit KIA.
I mean, you say that, but you're still watching my stream. So I'm doing something right.
Grenade!
I think the key idea is not to be liked, but to be disliked so much that no one can look away. I think that's also called something, I think it's referred to as a bad business strategy.
Hold on. Got a contact.
I am Muffin.
Fast, don't blow.
Break off now. Watch yourself. Hang on. Get a hold of her. Negative. We're going down.
I do actually appreciate when people clip, because it actually helps out the channel quite a lot. But half the time I'm not funny, so sad face. You're so unfunny, it's funny. Yeah. Isn't that supposed to make it sad though? I don't think it's sad. I think it's hilarious. I am a comedic genius. So just as I am a tactical genius, I'm a comedic genius. I'll just get that printed up as well. No, I haven't printed a piece of paper that says I am a tactical genius. I should though. Make it unrefutable proof. With that kind of humor, I could be German. Well, I'm speaking a Germanic language, so that's a start. And again, so is half of Europe. But then the Queen's also German, so that gives me another bit on top of that. Not to mention the roots of I'm so glad I stumbled on those words because I just realised I was about to say my last name. That's something I don't want to do. The British are just a bunch of simps for the Queen. Yeah, not true. There's actually a fair few of us that want to get rid of the Queen. I don't like those people. Because I'm a simp for the Queen. I'm yet to pass judgment on the rest of the royal family. Do we have pretzel bagels in Britain? Yeah, if you go looking for them, but they're not necessarily common. I think in the town centre of where I live... Oh, for fuck's sake! I think in the town centre of where I live, there's a stand, or at least there was before the apocalypse. So, where they sold fresh cooked bagels. Well, they sold fresh cooked pretzels, but they probably do bagel pretzels as well. I think it's called Auntie Anne or something. I don't know. I've never actually bought anything from there because it's like so awkward to get to that stall because, you know, foot traffic is a pain in the ass. Tim Hortons, I've never seen a Tim Hortons before, but my limitations of what I've seen in my experiences isn't definitive proof that there isn't one. Just because I've never seen a Taco Bell in England doesn't mean that there isn't one. And actually, I know for a fact there is a Taco Bell. I've just never seen it. But we have Pizza Hut, and that's the same company, so that's a Taco Bell in spirit. Yeah, they sound good. I mean, I like pretzels, and bagels are pretty lit as well, so I'd see that as like a salty, crunchy bagel or something. Which, to be fair, sounds actually great.
The prophets are liars, but you are fools to do their bidding.
Okay, my dinner's just been cooked, so I'm going to be about 2 minutes while I grab that. And I'm going to quickly check my DMs as well. So where's that third message then? Some Max said in general. Cool. Alright, give me about 10 minutes, I'll grab my dinner and I'll be back. So, for the food that I have been graciously bestowed by my generous family, I have sausage and chips. I'll probably eat that in a couple minutes. Right now? Okay, so I genuinely have my dinner early because my parents have worked weird time slots for their whole lives. So it's actually 4:30 for me, which is like 4 hours earlier than anyone else is going to be having their dinner.
First squad, you're my scouts. Move out, quiet as you can.
4:30. But you've got a point on that one. It could be worse. I could be saying 1:45 or 1:15. Just like it's the 22nd of the 4th, 2021. Okay, now I'm just taking the piss. I mean, it is, but it isn't the 4th or the 22nd. Yeah, he's too American. Don't know. It's weird.
Sergeant Major, Phantom inbound.
If it makes you feel better, I'm eating it with barbecue sauce. And yes, it's Texas barbecue sauce. Damn it, you backed off. Yeah, Texas is an interesting place. Not that I've ever been, or can actually say anything, or back up me saying that it's an interesting place. But they got good bacon, and they've got... You know what? Texas just has great meat.
The prophets are liars. But you
Dang,
are
and this is the
fools to
person
do their
that would
bidding.
savage a cow's entire rib cage, so you know. Ribs are great. Well, you know, a pig's entire rib cage. It's all the same to me. Just cook it up so the meat's falling off the bone, slather it in so much sauce it looks like a massacre. You sell propane and propane accessories. Is your pain as professional as the pain I'm suffering trying to beat this level?
Somebody stop the demon!
He just sidesteps that like an absolute G. Dick.
Ready?
I'm with you.
Oh wow, I didn't expect one of my streams to get viewers horny. Last time I checked, I was the ultimate turnoff. Why am I looking for a pistol? I'm not going to find one. I'm sorry, fucking what? Not so many people can get horny playing Halo. I'm not one of them. Not we, but he. For he is the
When we are
streamer.
victorious, all who serve the prophets will be punished.
Oh, this guy's got a pistol. Yoink.
This time, triumph.
Bang.
Jackals, on the ridge. Stay low. Looks like they got carbines. I hate it when I'm right!
Are you Master Chief for Smash? Listen. I'm not playing Smash, so I'm not calling Smash Daddy. But Master Chief in Smash would be absolutely absurd. Not to mention, it'd probably have a similar moveset to Snake. Like, what would his final Smash even be? Calling in a frickin' low orbit Max Strike. Do I think Master Chief will be in Smash? Personally, no. I wasn't expecting Steve in Smash either, but I don't know, at least that makes more sense than the Master Chief. And it's better than anyone asking for insert Fortnite skin here. I mean, I wouldn't mind Master Chief being in Smash, though. I think a lot of people would boycott Smash if it got Fortnite in it. Like, what even would that moveset be? Like, oof. Actually, I'd probably rather have the Arbiter than the Master Chief in. Because then you can have a sword user, and the smash attacks could be using a gravity hammer. Has some range attacks. Pull out a carbine. Final Smash could use a glassing beam and just wipe the entire stage.
The landing zone is this way. Show me its location.
I don't know, I think that'd be impressive. Petition to add Alex Jones in Smash.
Enemy spotted.
Would you rather have Doom Guy or Master Chief in Smash? Oh, that's a question. Well, Doom Guy would probably be a ranged character, but then... True, there is the sword and the chainsaw. Not that you could actually chop someone in half with a chainsaw in a kid's game, but...
Let's
not
get
funny.
cocky, people.
I think I'd rather have Doom Guy. Because at the end of the day, Doom Guy would make more sense than the Master Chief. Not to mention, his games are actually on the Switch, among other Nintendo consoles. Yeah, definitely Doom Guy. A Smash game with Warhammer 40k characters. Ah yes, Robo Gilliman versus the Emperor of Mankind. The battle everyone wants to see. I mean, Smash is kind of dominated by sword users anyway. So having a melee character with some ranged attacks, that'd be pretty good. And then for a final Smash, because obviously you couldn't use the sword or the chainsaw because it's too brutal for kids, you could have him pull out the super shotgun and just, I don't know, have, like, use the chain on the super shotgun to grapple everyone in range into a group. And then shoot them with the super shotgun, and then have them blasted off stage. That's how you'd make a kid-friendly Final Smash for Doom Guy. The biggest problem with Doom Guy is if you want him in a fighting game, you're more likely going to get him in Mortal Kombat. I was actually thinking that before I saw that in chat. That's why I said that before I looked at chat. Oh my god. You could still use chainsaw after all. Joker's gun is in Smash. Yeah, but so is Snake's entire moveset, so. I don't really know much about Persona though, so other than the fact that it's a high school student shooting themselves in the head with a gun to make their stands come out. And then they fight demons with stands. Wait, is Persona just a JoJo's reference? Yes, I know Persona's older than JoJo. Wait, is my name a JoJo reference? Am I the modern-day reincarnation of the Joseph Joestar legacy? If that was the case, then we should all run before I figure out how to use literally any of the Joestar's inherited abilities. Christ, what would my stat even be if I have a stat? No, don't stab me, then I'd be able to awaken my persona. And then my persona would be able to tell me how to awaken my stand. And then I could be a persona stand user! you what, after this stream I'll watch all of JoJo's, at least all down, which I haven't seen. And then the next stream I'll just make non-stop JoJo's references. Just spoil the entire show to anyone who hasn't seen it. Unlimited power! Oh, don't get me started on episode 7, 8, and 9. Those were absolutely awful. I mean, episode 7 was like standard, play it safe, play the nostalgia card, get people on our side, and then episode 8 was, fuck the plot, his like 2.5 hours of spaceships doing fuck all. Until we badly recreate the Battle of Hoth. And episode 9 is, so yeah, we had a plot, but about that. May hell's fire rain down upon you, and I shall bathe in the blood of the demons that come for my neck. No foe will be left unslain before my tyrannical power and my unyielding will. I've seen the first 3 seasons, but the rest aren't on Netflix. I mean, that's annoying, because it means I'm basically only going to be able to watch season 2 and 3, and then I'll have to go find more JoJo. Actually, no, I think the thing with that is most of JoJo is only books, because of reasons that I don't understand. You know you're gonna play a game with me where bayonets are a huge part. Yeah, I'm fully aware. Oh no! Fuck! One day I'm gonna turn a bayonet on you, and I'm not gonna show any goddamn mercy. You're gonna bayonet me one too many times. Then again, the last time you tried it, I ran you over with a rock-breaking vehicle. Where the hell did you? Where'd that grenade go? Alright, I've made it back to Sniper's Alley. Who wants to place bets whether I can actually make it through here alive, or if I'm gonna have to start another game, if I'm gonna have to restart the level like a 7th time. You crushed me so hard that my soul went straight down to hell and seeking revenge. Shadow, you got flat out processed. You got processed, sent to logistics, and then turned into explosive weaponry, then fired out of tanks. You got reprocessed as sulfur, mate. And your vengeance laid many wardens on that fine day. And then you respawned and tried to bayonet me again, I think. Wait, did you? No, I think we called the truce and did some logistics.
Anyone home? No? Good.
Even if I'm deaf, I kill people. The only thing they fear is you. And the only reason I don't fear you is because I myself am to be feared by death. And when it comes for me, I shall embrace it, only to stab it in the back with a butter knife. No one slays me. I slay death. You know I'm gonna die here, right? Like, I said that and I knew I was gonna get smacked with a freaking beam rifle. It was just the way of things. If I yeet that over there, that might knock him out of his position. Yeah, boy! But then again, Shadow, you forget. I am English, as in of the English Empire, as in the coiners of the phrase affix bayonets. I have done you a courtesy by not slaying you repeatedly. Though it may not be that you forget, but you hope that I don't remember. God, I love the Needler. Absolutely incredible weapon. This isn't good. You really want to play Stellaris now. I mean, fair. We were talking about it earlier, and then over-dramatically speaking in such manners as I do. It just adds to the whole experience. This is not good! So anyway, I started blasting. Come on. Kaboom! Okay, that doesn't hold fuck all ammo. Sniper rifle. I think there's a second sniper rifle, so I can grab more ammo for it. Because I know the limit isn't 8. There it is. Full armament. Take the assault rifle because the Needler doesn't have enough ammo. This is a conversation between two Twitter users. 30. What is the point of this? Points and steps at the end of a Mariel. The point is to trap to prevent you from holding right. Me standing outside your house with a bat is also a trap. It's to prevent you from walking forward. That's less of a trap and more of just an offensive option. Effective, nevertheless. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. Oh, no! Consume lead till one's body is more material than it is flesh. think I killed something, but it wasn't my target, so I suppose I missed. Commit not alive. Battle rifle will be a superior option here. Less raw damage than a carbine, but far more accurate. I know you're there, golden boy. God, I love the brutal efficiency of an assault rifle.
See how they bait their trap? I will help you spring it.
Oh shit. I think there's actually a conversation on me first before it was taken down. Okay. You know, I had a Wii U for the entirety of its lifespan, and yet I didn't use Miiverse. I just didn't see a point in it. And after seeing all these legendary posts pop up out of nowhere, I'm kinda disappointed that I never used it. One thing I was annoyed about it though, basically in Smash 4, wait. Yeah, it was Smash Bros. 4. And there was a Miiverse stage, just like the PictoChat stage. But unfortunately, you could not play it online, because it contained Miiverse posts, and Nintendo couldn't curate what showed up. So basically, it was potentially the greatest map ever, and it was completely unusable. Like, you couldn't even play it with friends, if I remember correctly. Oh shit! Ah, fuck!
First squad, you're my scouts. Move out, quiet as you can.
Mm-hmm. I hate jackal snipers. I'm gonna eat my sausage, and my sausage is gonna give me the strength to get through this level. I know what I said.
Sergeant Major, Phantom inbound.
Yeah, most likely. A lot of people who used Miiverse never wanted to see it go down, but Nintendo didn't intend on carrying it on for Nintendo Switch. So, yeah. You know, the thing that's pissing me off most about this level is not even the fact that I keep dying on it and having to restart from the beginning. It's the fact that I've lassoed this one level before. On my own. And I'm so close to playing it like I'm lassoing it.
You're gonna be sorry. Nice work.
Problem is, if I do play this level like I'm lassoing it, then we're gonna be here for a long ass time. Because that's some damn careful gameplay. Like, a single mistake is enough to end the entire run at that point.
Run! Run here! This ain't right. Let's keep your eyes open.
Nice grenade, Marine. This was genuinely helpful. Who is he and what has he done with the Marines? He's a Covenant spy. It's the only explanation.
I am so gonna crack and wait. The lid sucks. I'm going north. What's it? Yourself.
Incoming!
Grunts ain't no slouches either.
The Grunt's newfound courage is but fear. When we are victorious, all who serve the prophets will be punished.
Jack, on the ridge.
More contacts.
Have you ever wanted to learn the Rubik's Cube? I've looked into it before, but it's just not a skill that I really particularly care about. I'm fascinated when I watch videos of people complete things like triangular Rubik's Cube and gear cubes, because puzzle cubes interest me, but it's just not something that I have the time, energy, and willpower to complete myself. I mean, I've looked into pyramid cubes, I've looked into giant Rubik's cubes. Have a Discord where I'm offering free lessons. Not really. Not to mention the last time I had a Rubik's Cube, my brother stole it and then decided, I'm gonna fuck with all the stickers, and then essentially broke the Rubik's Cube. It's just not something I particularly care to learn. It's a fascinating subject, nevertheless, though. That's actually pretty good then. Isn't the Rubik's Cube world record like 16 seconds? For a fresh out of the box newly opened Rubik's Cube. I remember a couple of years ago I was going through a massive binge of just watching Rubik's Cube content. The only reason that ended is because the rabbit hole turned into a binge on puzzle boxes. And I tell you, puzzle boxes are a hell of a pain in the ass. Not that I've ever had one, but like, they are so fascinating as well. Like, the amount of... I can't comprehend how someone would build something like that, let alone to give it to someone and then have that person actually solve it. Even if they're just for like something stupid like a keyring. Because the reward in these puzzle boxes isn't whatever the treasure inside them is. It's always more about the actually being able to open these. Yeah, if you like Rubik's Cubes, I'd recommend looking into advanced puzzle boxes as well. Because on top of them usually just being absolute works of art in themselves. Sorry, that tense moment in the game. Yeah, on top of them being works of art in their craftsmanship, I know how to yeah, the Pyramid Cube's really interesting. The Pyramid Cube is, from what I know, one of the more advanced, well, it's not cube, but... yeah, it's one of the a lot more advanced puzzles that you can get.
Could you sacrifice me to complete your mission? Could you watch me die?
I just think gear cubes look cool.
You okay?
Okay, we're halfway through the level again. It's just this, Sniper Alley, the Gauntlet, and then the two halves of the finale.
Hold on. Got a contact. Matches. Fast and low.
Break off now!
If you describe it, I might know, but,
Get a hold of her!
not from the name itself. Shit, sniper, sniper, sniper! See, I had it in the back of my mind that I could have sworn there was some kind of dodecahedron or something. And that must have been what I was thinking. Don't get me wrong, there probably is a dodecahedron cube. Is it easy to solve? Hell no! Is it a complete nightmare to even consider a 20-sided Rubik's Cube? Oh, please don't. The fact that you'd have to pick 20 colours distinctively different enough from each other. So building it would be a pain in the ass in the first place. And then someone would have to be insane enough to want to solve it. But then again, curiosity killed the cat, so you would have no shortage of people that wanted to try and solve it. It's just whether they actually could solve it. But a 12-sided, that sounds doable. Not by me, I can't even do a 6-sided Rubik's Cube. I think I only know how to get like one side done, and then most of the simple solving methods are like complete one side and then follow these instructions and you'll have a solved Rubik's Cube. Yeah, that is a good point. Not that I'd say that a giant 6-sided cube. Keep calling them freaking cubes just so I can freaking keep track of what I'm even talking about anymore. Just putting a giant 6-sided cube isn't going to make it any harder to solve a 6-sided cube. It's just a case of can you rotate a freaking house-sized 6-sided cube? No one's scrambling it. Christ. You have to have a machine to scramble it. Right, you probably have to have a machine to actually do the inputs. But then you'd probably just run that as a digital cube anyway, so the LEDs change after inputting the inputs. Now that just sounds like an absolute nightmare. Just die! The plasma pistol in the lore is just an absolutely devastating energy projectile device, but in this game it's not good enough! Brute hide isn't that thick, and neither is the Covenant undersuit. Oh my god. I could never imagine trying to solve a Rubik's Cube the size of my head. Especially if it was a 36 by 36. How is the 2x2 harder than the 3x3? That I don't believe for a second. You can solve a 2x2 in like 3 or 4 moves. Because it's basically 4 corner pieces, the rotation just isn't even a problem. Unless you can turn it by the corners. Then that's not 2x2, that's a 2x2 with corner turning. and then it's just as complicated as a 3x3. Three has a piece on each side that doesn't move to center. 2x2, you have to memorize side position. It's a cube. The side is relative. I could just be proving how stupid I am though by saying the side is relative with a cube. I don't know, I think a 2x... like... I'm most likely completely wrong, and this is someone with no experience in this at all, but I still believe that a 2x2 would be easier than a 3x3 in my personal hands. Whereas with a 3x3 I can get lost, but with a 2x2 I've just got to get the pieces back in orientation.
Half a click downrange from your position.
Right, the 2x2 is more of a fiddly thing, whereas a 3x3 has an actual solution to the puzzle that works 100% of the time, once you can orient it properly to be able to execute the solution.
Won this fight.
And if my stupidity still continues to baffle you, then I can just argue that by saying I play first-person shooters to audiences online. Not the most complicated job out there.
Come on, you dumb apes. You want breakfast? You gotta catch it.
2x2, there's two remaining pieces that are very opposite to each other. It's hard to get them in the right position. Oh my god. This 2 hours is starting to feel like 3 hours.
Squad, you're my scouts. Move out, quiet as you can.
I'd say if you got 2x2, you could probably figure out how to do it a lot faster over time. A lot of these things are just practice. And you know what? I'm going to lower the difficulty, because I actually want to finish this level. But I'm keeping iron on. Now, feasibly, if I wasn't streaming and I wasn't distracted, I could probably do it on Heroic, but I just want to finish the level at this point. It doesn't help that this is the third day in a row that I've streamed. Oh,
Look
God,
up here,
I've
sir.
actually got to do this.
Okay. Now down here? Good. Everything checks out, Sergeant Major.
Kick off the training wheels, Corporal. He's good to go.
One day I'll probably do a full-on Halo 3 stream, and I'll just stick it on easy and speed run it, and then have it done and archived on my YouTube. But until then, I'm doing this normal mode, Iron Skull. And then once I finish this level, because of how long I've spent on it, I'm ending the stream. Because this is incredibly frustrating now.
First squad, you're my scouts. Move out, quiet as you can.
Not to mention I can't hear the game because otherwise it's going to go through the microphone. I don't want to put echo through the microphone. So I've basically been sat here in flat out silence outside of the sound of my own voice and reading chat.
Sergeant Major, Phantom inbound.
I'm actually glad to see that there's someone in the world that doesn't care what difficulty I play on. Because there's people out there who's like, oh, you're playing Halo and you're not on Legendary? You must be terrible at the game. It's like, no, I have the achievements to prove that I've beaten every Halo game except for the Halo Wars games on Legendary. And that's only because I am not beating the Halo Wars games on Legendary. They're a pain in the ass. Not to mention Halo Wars 1. On Legendary, it's a nightmare to get through on Halo Wars because it's a strategy game and, you know, increasing enemy unit health and decreasing yours and improving their AI and their pathfinding is... I mean, I hope I'm being entertaining. But that is actually those are actually words to live by for any streamer. It's not about the difficulty you play on or whether you're good at the game, it's about just entertaining the people watching you. And thanks, mate. I do usually worry if I'm actually entertaining or if I'm just sort of screaming into the void sometimes, but it's nice to know that someone actually enjoys my content. Then again, Max and Mackenzie watch me as well, so... I mean, to be fair, Max watches me because usually when I stream Foxhole, he's actually in the streams, so there's that. But Mackenzie, he doesn't have a reason other than setting up my Discord, which was actually really nice of him. Yeah, thanks for that. You've actually raised my spirits a lot by saying that. But right now, I'd say my biggest problem is this is the third day in a row I've streamed, and I usually stream 1 on 4 off. Not that I've been doing that deliberately, just because I've not been streaming as much as I streamed back, let's say, a month ago. I won't even say if it's burnout or anything. Yeah, I won't say it's burnout. It's just a case of a lot's been going on outside of streaming, so I've needed to take it a bit slower. One of the team's been having issues, one of the team has been having issues, one of the team moved to a different country and has lost equipment in storage. So it's basically only me who's really been available to actually been streaming out of the 4 of us.
Hold on, got a contact.
Yeah, genuinely, thank you.
Break off now.
Also, the massive difference in changing the difficulty by 1 level. Because on heroic, I can't just walk through the game. On normal, I kind of can. It does also help that I know where the event triggers are, because if you miss any of the event triggers, the entire level breaks and you have to restart it. And if you pass a checkpoint trigger and miss a event trigger, you can actually soft lock the game. You'll have to restart the entire mission all over again. Which were entertaining once you found that you Twitch more than 0 average views, like most people. I mean, yeah. This is also considering that my team aren't watching the stream in the background. Mackenzie and Max have gone off to do other things, and they're honestly the ones who were asking me to stream today anyway. Ah, fuck. God damn it. And I've recently stopped watching my own streams, which I used to do to bump the number up to 1 so I'd be over the 0 streams. So, I've definitely made a lot of progress, I'm not gonna lie. Because I've been doing this for about, what, 9 months now? Going on to 10 months of streaming. I've had prior experience from it, from other failed attempts of trying to do it while I was in high school or college. And then I've also done a lot of video work with a commentary group called Seasbrain. But I kind of dropped off a lot of their projects so I could go into streaming as my own channel, so... I do recommend looking at their content though. They have a lot to say on whatever it is they're talking about at any given time. They just mostly talk about Nintendo games, but they do talk about RPGs and other things. Well, Nintendo and Sega. It depends on what they've got on hand, honestly. And if you dig down to find their older videos in the original account, because I think they started a new account to start from a fresh slate, because their YouTube channel hit a point of complete stagnancy. Like, it's all good having a 5-year-old YouTube channel, but if you've got a 5-year-old YouTube channel with 100 subscribers and you haven't gotten any subscribers in the last 3 years, starting again is probably a really good option. The main thing they're doing right now, though, is one of the members of the team started a fanfiction reading podcast, which they stream live on Twitch and then upload onto the YouTube channel. And it's called Storytime with Scrappy. And I was in the Star Wars Episode 9 original script leak episodes, but those have been delayed for now. The reason those have been delayed is because we lost a voice actor that we needed for it, because they had a lot of life stuff and they needed to reorganize a lot of things that are going on. Hopefully they'll come back at some point, but most likely we're probably going to have to replace that VA. Such is life in show business. I just picked up the wrong gun. That's not good. Yeah, I recommend checking out Seasbrain. They're good. They're good people. I used to do a lot of content with them. And then outside of that, I've got a degree in creative media itself, so If it ever came down to it and I needed to edit a video or plan out a massive project, I have that skill set in paperwork that says that I know how to do that. I am a very qualified Twitch streamer. I just need to organise with my manager to get affiliate sorted out at this point, because we have the followers for it. We're actually 16 followers over the threshold. Not to mention I also cover the hours for a partnership. Because I think the hours is something like 25 hours of live streaming a month. And then it's 75 followers, 25 concurrent viewers or something. Or it's like 25 concurrent viewers. I'm currently on YouTube, started during summer, I found it. Yeah, no, honestly, live streaming is absolutely great.
We got company, so hustle up.
I wouldn't tell anyone to not try it. Like, there's pitfalls and there's technological barriers to entry, but honestly, there are people that do just chatting streams on Twitch, and they're just talking into their phone while on camera. That's all you need. Just have something to say, and at the end of the day, you'll probably get a fan base. Like, my fan base isn't big, like my Discord is bigger than my fan base. But the people that actually stick around and want to chat to me and want to see my streams, they make it worth it every time. It's just one of those things where you need to keep at it. You can't do 5 streams, say, oh, I only got 2 viewers, and then quit. If you got 2 viewers watching in 5 streams, that's actually really goddamn good. Yeah, sorry, I'm distracted. I'll reread that comment after I've finished with these brutes and gotten into a point I could read. Oh dear God, please don't kill me when I unpause. Right. I'm currently on YouTube, started during the summer. I found it very fun. I was going to start streaming this summer, gaming dual let's play. Yeah, no, it's a good format. I thought that had way more force behind it from the explosion that it was being launched by. I could have sworn I was going to die. The problem with Let's Playing is everyone and their mum has tried doing Let's Playing. You've really got to, if you're going to Let's Play, you need to maybe do some more popular games or games people are aware of just come out, and then move on to more niche games and the things you actually want to do. But you've got to really try your best to not get locked into one game if you want to do more than one thing, because otherwise you'll get popular doing that one thing. You get, say, 1,000 viewers watching your, let's say you become big on Call of Duty or whatever, just as a name, and then you try and stream some obscure game from the PS2. You'd be lucky if you got maybe 200 views after switching like that, and then lose, say, 100 of them during the stream because they're like, wait a minute, this isn't a Call of Duty stream like you usually do. I'm gonna go find someone actually playing Call of Duty. Because that's honestly the massive problem with being known for one thing. Like, I can get up to like 25 viewers watching Foxhole, but after that, I only hold on to like 5 of them. But at the end of the day, those 5 people that stick around for all your content, they're the ones that you really need to keep on to. Because they're the ones that really matter. The other 20 of them, they're just there to watch that one Foxhole stream, and if they follow, great, it increases your follow numbers. But outside of that, they're not there for the channel, they're there for the stream. Forest for the trees sort of thing. Not to talk shit about the people watching my content. I appreciate anyone that will spend time just sitting down and watching me do whatever bullshit I'm on. But when it comes to analytical data, it gets pretty bleak. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, you dumb apes. You want breakfast?
All I can say is 66 followers in 1 year. That's pretty impressive. Especially when I've seen channels that have been streaming for like 2-3 years and only getting 25 followers and 1 viewer a stream. Not trying to put you off or anything. Just saying, with the ups there are downs in every situation. Always be informed. Not to mention, I still need to start a social media thing to expand my brand a bit more and try and actually advertise, work with more streamers. So, you know. The collaboration efforts and the advertising are the things that I find the hardest. I did actually show up on Mackenzie's, what stream was it that I showed up on out of nowhere? He was playing Grand Theft Auto 5, just doing online stuff. What's your stream advice guy on? I watch stream advice guy on YouTube. He always says do the same genre game until you have a good following and slowly transition your genre game to what you want. Yeah, no, genuinely that is a really good way of doing it, and that is pretty much how it's done. If I stuck with Foxhole for long, my problem is I burn off on Foxhole. Foxhole's great, but I can burn out on it. So I'll do like maybe 10 streams, and they can be like 8 hours of me just doing goddamn logistics, and I'm having a ball and I'm pulling in such great numbers on that game. And then the next day I'll just not have any energy to play Foxhole after playing it non-stop for like 3 weeks straight. My life flat out turns into the game when I'm playing it, not gonna lie. Even if I go in just to help someone with something real quick, it was like... so this has actually happened where people have been like, hey Joe, I need a gunner for my what is it? Yeah, it's no, it was R3, I think, that has the machine gun on it, and it's like someone's like, I need a gunner because I'm running some logistics through some dodgy areas, and there's blue warden vehicles all over the place, but we don't have proper infrastructure to actually see the area. So I'm like, sure, I'll pop on, and then obviously we end up getting in ambushes and the truck gets absolutely wrecked. But like, I just switch on this mode inside myself where it's like, alright, I've got to watch out for all this stuff, I've got to remember all the tricks and strategies, and then my entire vocabulary changes as if I'd been in the military for 3 tours of service, and I'm a veteran of God knows what war. And I'll tell you what war it was called the goddamn Mud Pits. And you can ask me, Ollie, or Shadow anything you want about the Mud Pits. We have PTSD from those things, and yet would go back any day of the week if we got a front there again.
See how they treat their trap?
I think most of that's actually archived on the Bootleg Raccoon YouTube. But that was a while back, and I think it was like the beginning of the archives. Not the very beginning. The very beginning was a couple of months before I took like a 2-month hiatus. Which, if there's anything in my career with Bootleg Raccoon I regret, it's that 2-month hiatus. I honestly have forgotten my point. My point was, I can get a big-ass following from streaming Foxhole, but I'll burn out on it, and then I'll try and do something else, or I'll just burn out on streaming flat out. And then it all boils down to the, like, 5 people who watch my streams that I care about. So there's you, Stream Daddy, is one of them, there's Mackenzie, there's Shadow, I mean, any of my crew watching my streams is a good day for me. Potato used to be watching my streams all the time, and then I took the hiatus and he disappeared. He was in this stream for like 3 seconds and said, "Hi, how's it going?" So I appreciate that. But granted, it was just exam season, so that might have been why Potatoes disappeared, so... There are a lot of ways you can approach, Sorry, if I talk for too long, my brain just hits an absolute blank, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, there's lots of approaches you can take to being a streamer. The main one is when you're first starting, stick to a game and get a following on that, and then try and ease them into whatever else you're doing, but a lot of the time that does not work. You'll get the massive following on that, and then no one will watch anything else you do except for that content. I think, who is that one Fortnite streamer? Ninja, actually. Ninja started doing the Star Wars MMO, and then he went on to Fortnite, and now he's doing something else. But everyone remembers him from his Fortnite stuff, and he's kind of trapped in, I can play this one game, or I can change it to another game, take a hit on my follower and viewer base, and then... Oh, your sound cut out? Oh no, there's a guy that watches my streams sometimes called Divine Potato. He used to watch me a lot before I took a hiatus at the end of last year. Oh, cool. I mean, if you missed anything, the VOD's gonna be there, so... Just say if there's anything specifically you want me to touch up. I think I was talking about Ninja and how... Say what you want about Ninja, but he's good at what he does. The problem that I feel like he thinks he has, not that I know, I don't talk to Ninja. I wish I knew a streamer with that much clout. Is he started on the Star Wars MMO, and then he went on to Fortnite, and now I think he's playing Dota? But like, that's the thing, he's stuck doing like these massive games and doesn't really get a choice into... If he wanted to do an obscure game like a game that I've done, Metal Arms Glitch in the System, a lot of people would like to see that just to see what the hell that game is, which is kind of the experience that I got. But then for a big part of it, he's probably not going to get the majority of his viewership just because it's not a normal thing to see people streaming. Oh shit. I know there's a brute with a gravity hammer around here, and I really don't want to meet him because he says hello very forcefully. There he is. See the hammer on the left. Streaming's great. There's just lots of pitfalls you can fall into. Get moderately sized on a fan base, so get to like affiliate playing one game, and then switch it up and make yourself a variety streamer. That's kind of what I did at any rate. Because if you try and if you stick with the one game for too long, you're gonna be locked into it. From my experience and what I've seen other large streamers. And I've heard in podcasts other streamers going on about, yeah, I play this game and I love this game and this game is my life, but sometimes I wish I could just play something else and have it and just do that and still have the same numbers I get on my main thing. And that's fully understandable. Alternatively, you can just be a kawaii anime girl VTuber and you can do whatever the hell you want, and so long as your face is on the show, you're gonna make $1 million frickin' dollars a stream. It do be like that sometimes. My key experiences, though, are from gaming streams. That's what I do. That's my bread and butter. Other people have key experiences from live streaming, just chatting streams, or being just an internet icon. There are all sorts of types of streamers, and I respect all of them, except for maybe one or two types of streamer, but that's because they get massive success from not trying, and I'm not going to name any names on that one because I don't know any names. And also talking shit about streamers is just bad form.
This isn't as fun as it looks. Cut the power. We're even, as long as we're only counting today. Kilo 2-3, what's your ETA?
I've got who, but recently one third female streamers was
Roger that, Hocus.
exposed as yeah, welcome to the internet, ladies and gentlemen, where voice changes and face rig can turn you into a cute anime girl. You never know. Unfortunately for that person, that's probably going to hurt their brand pretty severely, and I kind of feel bad about that. But on the other side, you can't help but laugh, because at the end of the day, you're a bloke playing a freaking anime girl on the internet. I'm going to die, and I don't like it. No, no, no! Fuck. Not today. I think he was extremely big on Twitch. I mean, I don't particularly watch many VTubers. I think the only one I watch is Snuffy. And genuinely, Snuffy's great.
Hocus, Phantom.
And we have got confirmation that Snuffy is not a 20-year-old black bloke with a voice changer. I think Snuffy does, although, have the highest end VR face model, because the expressions on that are just absolutely incredible. The only time it breaks is when she drinks something, so. Yes, I'm a raccoon. Yes, I'm gonna simp for the raccoon. Fight me. This is Rebel. You've probably met before. One of the other streamers. Yeah, that's the big thing. I don't know, like, if Bootleg Raccoon ever becomes big, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I can't have these sort of conversations with my chat. It's definitely gonna be one of those things where, like, you can be big and famous and have all the success and achieve all your goals, or you can stay small and obscure and be able to have these chats. The choice is genuinely up to you on that one.
Sorry for the tight squeeze. Tell the commander her ace is in the hole.
Though sometimes you'll end up just getting that one blast off stream that makes you massively internet famous out of nowhere, but those are like unicorns, they're not likely to happen.
No way. A Spartan?
For real. You better not be.
Oh man, he's here. We're gonna be
Where did you
alright.
find him?
Napping, out back.
I'll bet. It's good to see you, Chief.
Likewise, ma'am.
Let's get you up to speed.
Okay, I've been playing that one level for 3 hours,
The
and
Prophet of
I
Truth
need
ships
a
breached the
little bit
lunar
of a
perimeter,
break.
smashed what was left of the home fleet.
So,
Terrestrial casualties
for the
from
for the
subsequent
sake of
bombardment
actually continuing this game, I'm probably
Truth could have
going
landed
to
anywhere, but he
just
committed
blitz it
all
on
his forces
easy
here,
mode tomorrow
East Africa,
without the Iron
ruins
Skull
of
on.
New Mombasa. Then they started.
But for now,
What about Halo?
thank you for
We
watching.
stopped it,
I
but only
hope you enjoyed.
temporarily. Now the prophet of truth
For
is
now,
looking
thank you for
something
watching. I
called
hope
the
you
Ark,
all
where he'll be
enjoyed,
able to fire
and
all the
you
Halo
can
rings.
catch me
If he
in the
succeeds,
Discord. There are
humanity,
links about.
Covenant, every
Rebel,
sentient
do you mind
being
putting
in
in
the
a
galaxy.
Discord link for a second?
This will kill us all.
Ma'am,
I am the real
I
Griff
have Lord
Daddy.
Hood.
Patch him through.
Good news, Commander Keys?
Praise
What is it,
Joe!
sir?
So I see.
Joe's the best. Yeah,
What's your
Joe!
status, son?
Everyone loves
Green.
Joe!
Sir,
Glad to hear it.
Rebel's gonna
Commander's come up
post
with a
that
good
meme
plan.
again.
But without you, I
Joe
wasn't
praising
sure we
Joe
could pull
on
it
stream.
Truth's ships are clustered above the excavation site, and his infantry has deployed anti-aircraft batteries around the perimeter. But if we neutralize one of the batteries, punch a hole in Truth's defenses,
I'll initiate a low-level
But yeah,
strike.
thanks for watching.
Hit 'em right where
It
it
has
hurts.
been a pleasure.
I only have a handful of ships, Master Chief.
Oh, you show up right now. It's like, you know what? You know what? Just to make you suffer. Just to make you suffer. I'm gonna play this level as well. I'm gonna play this level as well, and you're gonna be stuck here until I finish the level.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you another warning. Warn Joe.
Don't you have
Not
like 20 warnings?
You didn't get me to 69, bitch.
Yeah, because I can only post 3 warnings between the message.
Warn Joe, not finishing the stream after he made his goodbyes. This is your 6th warning.
My 6th, as compared to your 17th.
Run his mouth.
does he?
Get me to 69, coward.
It's not a case of cowardice. It's a
Give the order,
it's a
we're
case
closing
of
shop.
teamwork.
Ma'am,
we're about to get hit.
No, because I'm making my
Getting all of them out.
co-worker suffer. Therefore, the
can't
stream
even
is
write
going
it.
to continue.
where should they go?
I came in as he was making his goodbyes and he says, okay, fine.
To war.
So the stream isn't ending yet, but probably at the end of this level.
You're fucking welcome, people.
Yeah, my moderator extended the stream.
I'll show you the way.
That's right, I called you a moderator!
Warn.
Calling co-streamer moderator
Warn at Joe
for being
Oh.
a twat.
being me a moderator instead of streamer on stream.
Oh, you have to leave in 30 minutes? Okay.
Fire teams are spread.
R.I.P. anybody on the Discord.
Clear for evac.
RIP my Discord. Speaking of Discord, did you know we have a Discord? A link in the chat right now.
We're gonna have to make a new channel called Moderator Bullshit, where it's just all us constantly giving each other warnings.
Warned Mackenzie for
Moderator Playground.
Doesn't Mackenzie have like 2 warnings for telling us what we can and can't put in what chat?
No, moderator power abuse.
Mod power abuse. I'm always on Discord. Hashtag ban the bot. No, that's a good bot because I put the bot there. It's not the frickin' wannabe famous bot, which should get a wanna ban a bot. Genuinely though, can the wannabe famous bot just not exist? Hey, Mackenzie's here!
Yeah, boy.
I'm streaming for you. I was about to go off and you've only just shown up. No, I want to be famous. I just don't want a bot to give me a shady link to a Russian website that's going to steal my bank details.
We're doomed!
Hey,
Hell yeah, fashionably late as well. Yeah, boy. We were just talking about how I'm entertaining and people actually enjoy watching my content. By that I mean that's what we were talking about for the last hour. Are you trying to tell me that problems occurring in real life are more important than watching me live stream? I take offense to that.
Sorry for the tight squeeze.
Yeah, apparently. Or at least
Hold
Drift
up,
Daddy
no.
likes my content.
Motion trackers?
Come on, sir. I'll show you the way.
Fake daddy.
Base is
You
built
just wish he was your daddy.
full of old tech, like these door controls.
Daddy in what way?
Those turrets up! Watch your fields of fire!
I mean, if it's a sugar daddy, I wish somebody would be my sugar daddy and get me shit.
Yeah, I'd go gay for a sugar
Hang
daddy.
it, Sergeant.
Get there!
Wait, I thought Ollie was sugar daddy.
Chief?
Oh yeah, then
Nah.
Ollie stopped buying us stuff because we kept complaining. Saying, stop buying us stuff!
Nah, sugar friend.
Clear for evac ASAP.
Sugar friend.
Sugar friend.
I'm gonna buy a boat and it's gonna be called the Friendship. Pizza. Just need fans to just show up and clip my content randomly. Be famous just for my bullshit. Wait, didn't we do a Just Chatting stream once?
Ah, for 24 hours.
Technically also that, but no, I think we did a VR chat that turned into a Just Chatting.
I mean, you tried to get a look at the virtual market, and it just kept deciding no for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When things break, I get tired, and when I get tired, I stop streaming. It's a very elaborate system, lots of intricacies.
We have company! Wipe those bastards off the deck!
That guy!
At least I'm not playing level 1 anymore. My mum just reminded me not to forget my drink and snake. Life is good. You have a snake? If his name isn't Cerberus, I'm gonna be disappointed. Do you now, apparently? Oh, steak.
Snake steak.
You can get those in Australia.
I think there was a place in Northampton where you could do it, but you'd have to have a reservation like at least 5 days in advance for them to get it in.
Oh yeah, they've got to get the snake in, they've got to kill the snake, they've got to prepare the snake and cook the snake.
From what I heard, what they do is they give you a hot stone on your table and then give you your exotic meat. And you just cook it on the table. And yeah, it was all sort of somewhat exotic meat they had. I think they had kangaroo, zebra.
You know, I could
Crocodile.
go for a gazelle steak actually. That sounds good.
Not sure if they had that. Don't know what happened to
what do
them
you mean
if they're
they
still even
don't-
around.
What do you mean they don't have gazelle? What the fuck?
Too common.
Too common, okay. And yet they have zebra, of course. How do you have zebra and not gazelle and then say gazelle is too common? It's like, yeah, it's more common
I mean,
than
I-
zebra.
I
Like,
mean, I think
zebra's pretty
they-
goddamn common.
I mean, I think they had, I can't remember for sure, but it was all sort of exotic meat.
Oh god, I'm gonna get so
But,
many people coming into my streams like, oh, I'll be your sugar daddy, baby. It's like, no! I've made mistakes.
Gary's being an American fuck.
I'm being an American fuck. What do you mean? Look,
Yeah, because you didn't say zebra right. You're American fuck.
American, back me up here. It can be said either way, and these guys are being mean to me.
I bet you say tomato as well.
Oh, I say tomato.
Good boy.
Only sugar daddy can call
I
me a
bet you
good
say
boy.
potato.
No one says potato!
I know, except you.
That is a bad lyric in a dumb song, and it should be punished for its crimes.
Sweet potato.
Look, I'm dyslexic. I'm gonna speak like I'm dyslexic if I want.
Chief, good to see you.
Fight, 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 fight. In the red corner, we have Zebra, and in the blue corner, Zebra. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It's the battle we've all been waiting for. I haven't hit a trigger, have I? I just look at chat and I see that Mackenzie said no, but it's like, yeah, it's helpful.
All available combat
Pass the
teams
phone.
respond.
Oh, I have hit the trigger. Either that or the game's now broken. It could be. And I can't load the last checkpoint! You know why?
No.
Because I have a stupid ass skull on that I thought would be a fun idea. And all it's done is make me shout fuck really loudly and aggressively.
Following, sir.
The last letter of the alphabet is the letter Z.
Good boy.
C, not Z. Fight, fight,
Sir,
fight, fight.
this way. Look, coming out of the vents. Light 'em up! Light 'em up!
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
What are those things, Sergeant?
Drones! A whole swarm! Take them down! Short control
While
burn!
you're arguing over pronunciations, they study the blade.
Who studies the blade?
Yes.
Well, so long as they're watching my streams, I'm happy. I do not have ammo. The other acceptable answer is Omega, because I didn't specify which alphabet. Omega isn't the final letter of the Greek alphabet. The final letter of the Greek alphabet is like Zeta.
Where do you put Thorn?
In someone's foot because they're a dick.
There.
Are you gonna put fawn in chat?
Nah, I can't. I can't find the maid outfit. This is bullshit.
Someone clip that.
I'm not giving context for the maid outfit. Fuck you.
That's all the context we needed. Fucking drone hiding in the corpses. So what you're saying is you're not going to put the letter Fawn in the chat and then make the chat Fawny.
A little going away gift for the Covenant. We've linked it to smaller charges throughout the base.
Actually, that's a fun fact. The original spelling of the word verb, which led to a lot of people to think it was ye, is actually Fawny. No. Just charge your phone and watch the stream. And don't say you can't, because I've seen you stream using your phone while it's on charge. And I'm leaving in 10 minutes. I just couldn't handle that I was right about Z-What. Almost fell out of my chair laughing. Alright, see you, Mackenzie. I hope you enjoyed the stream that you demanded that I do, that I kept going longer because a moderator showed up. Bitch, you heard me.
You're welcome, by the way.
What the fuck?
And also, don't make me warn you again.
Okay, I'm actually done with this game right now. This
Sorry for
level's
the tight
bullshit
squeeze.
because there's like 5 gauntlets in it and I cannot be fucking arsed. And the stream went longer for about 2 reasons. And I want to finish these chips, which are now stone cold. Just play on easy. I will stream tomorrow, and I will play on easy, and I will beat the entire game in 3 hours. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I am kind of done because I've got the Iron Skull on right now, and the Iron Skull is an absolute pain in my goddamn ass. And putting it on easy with the Iron Skull isn't going to help with this mission.
So Joe, are you gonna make it even make more people suffer?
No.
Okay.
I know the stream's got 4 viewers on it, and I know that the 4th viewer's just shown up as I'm ending, and I hope that they join the Discord and follow me, if they're not already. But, yeah, until then, tomorrow I will finish what I started, and actually just speedrun this game. So, until then, thank you for watching, and I'm actually ending it now. Goodbye.
You swear.
I swear, it's going to end. It's going to end.